Babisa ya chao na ya mwakwaba to this very special edition of Fact Sheet. Jumedi Emma Quine my name pen for a war and some mahodwe here na ono person na Ghana for che. Wo mo wonim bi eni suan hu na ehia say ye no omo twetwe nkomo ene ye no omo ebon komo. Opanya me ni edi nkomo enkane na waka NDC amanyuko no ho dendenden pa na odi mu akotene ena mamanyuko no ho do ene ho anamontuo kura ma ne kopiem ewo efiase beka na prison otu anamon ekoye niema bi ama Supreme Court no ho nsem be hita Ghana afana nyina opanyini in 2012 waginem say parliamentary candidate a contested ewo Binduri and so antentam no actually no den hold on NDC party no communication team eye adwuma eno nsensem na in 2013 ekofa asemba no a okopiem ewo afiase ene we are the founder and leader of the National Liberation Congress NLC oneme ebedi nkomo ewo dwumedi ayato ne din Fact Sheet me twa me ho aba me ba me de opinion ne din ebetuga. I'm Wakwaba from Fact Sheet, happy 98.9 FM live on all our social media platforms. The Facebook, happy 98.9 FM, on YouTube and Twitter and all the other networks. And so, Ubenya so. And then Jumedi many era Stephen Atubiga, my guest, somebody who has had an experience, prison pain. Na ninsembeto ho wenitia. Oshia the lords are the apex court of the land na meneno edin komo akofa bibia ba na wonam obonto den na ni abre pa kan sem se Ghana no ebetimi ayeye a chance yi nti ono so Ghana for a man chance is Atubiga memo akwaba
yeah minia metia wahwefo nyina
na pomo
e chia Ghana nyamincha de metia po den
yes. And you're still looking small boy, power.
Yes, because I watch what I eat. I take very good care of myself. I exercise very, very well. And then I relax more and I reduce the thinking because problems are parts and parcel of our life. Yeah. So, and Nipa does any so sorry, so now we need problem, it means you are not living. Every morning you need to have problem to deal with. It's how you handle those problems shows that you are living. So that is one of the secrets. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I watch what I eat. I don't take sugar. Anything sweet is out of my way. I use, for the past 10 years, me use cinnamon as my sugar.
Cinnamon?
Yes, I use it as my sugar. And first, after taking a glass of water, kakadro, ginger, lemon, and then garlic. Near their 2 teacup kitty, small teacup, put hot water, and a lemon kitwano, a chamomile, you squeeze the water. That is what I take for breakfast. After that, I don't eat anything till 11 o'clock that I eat something. Then after that, yes. And that is the only way you lose the belly fat. And the cinnamon, the ginger, the garlic, it also works as antibiotics, aphrodisiac, and also cleans your arteries, reduce your cholesterol and whatever. So I've been leading a very healthy life.
That's the edited one. I say, Unyini na wankasa wakusia wakofa.
Nipa dasa nibia so timi hu oso nipa dia so timi hu nkura obi ane adia yesi adia ebo ema krama tipa na nye bia na ema akokɔhwedi enso tie de epa na say your friend is a vulture nti obi a genes are different, blood group are different. Adia me dia bebo me yare no obi dey different. Mean say I don't eat sugar. Obi so do sugar very maybe a preventive treatment because from 40 years you don't necessarily need breakfast. After 40 years you don't need it.
Oh no, sir.
No, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but that doesn't mean say once in a while it be occasions be you can take a champagne, but it shouldn't be okay, say me kwa kwoti sika to say me ton sanu, say me akoda no. I don't do it.
I see.
And do more exercise. Lead a very healthy life.
See.
I mean that I mean eat. You cut slice of bread, net will be the half of loaf of bread, not the num tea. You don't need bones who are so the num tea. From 40 years, you don't need kakrebi and eat more greens. More grains.
So somebody from the north there say grains there,
yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Right. So from lifestyle, me National Liberation Congress. And is it a fully fledged political party? And I say, I feel na
growing up, my dream has always been to be a president of this country. Always. My dream has always been semi-president. So, but ntina almost dan ya won tokro bebre, ya nye tokro ba kono. Ya won tokro bebre, ya wo pono so bebre. So, wanting to be a president doesn't limit you to one particular party or one route. There are so many routes. So, in my NDC for 29 years, from grassroots all the way to veranda boy, grassroots to foot soldier, to where I find myself wanting to lead the NDC once upon a time as a presidential candidate, 2019. So 1 week to the election, I had to drop down to support my big brother, John Dramani Mahama, because I felt that he has been there and supporting him, his failure, na backlash in the Boba as an ordinary. So why don't you call baby as Obra Peniji, ye. So I thought it wise say, was me step down, I'm supporting. So no to me achieve any Lena. So I can have the yardstick to also say I want to lead the country. So me step down 1 week to the election. And I'm the supporting that. Unfortunately, we didn't make it. And then Rollins trained here say the NDC, accountability, probity, and social justice. That is the motto of the NDC. And comradeship means say, look out for your brother, look out for your sister. So, and one of the things that Jerry John Rollins catches say, be brave, speak up, voice the truth, speak the truth, and stand by it, even if it will take your life. And sad legacy no dear to you. So we held, Semubi led a campaign of holding people accountable, saying, Mama party no, yenya, nkondimdino. And then the party too has the right to use the party structure to discipline you or to bring you to justice, which I made myself available, and I realized that, look, it's better I resign from the party because I can't shut up of knowing said this is the truth. I cannot see said you are doing wrong and I can't hold you accountable. Not personally. Once you're more opposition say hold a position, you are not the face of the party. If you do things that are not good, we have to speak about it. It is what you can do for the party, not what the party can do for you.
Who say na party was it a nyachom
NDC leadership no mu. So you catch them say wadwuma no wa anye ne ye. Wadwuma nya say na also ye. We ye wadwuma ye ankenye bebie woni. And they also have the right to do the right thing in terms of holding you accountable.
The party one kasa wo do and they would do edema John Dramani Mahama. Nene utna kase na nyachom nisim kasa no issue.
The difference between government and party. I'm talking about party structure. Party na wo aban. So party amfa anamo antu ya. Party ne entimi enwo aban no. So until party be wo aban, then we can hold John Dramani Mahama accountable. So in a party structure no so no. Party no was structure. You're told so about now a leader. That party never do kuku so they no unye leader of the party. It falls on the lap of the chairman, the national chairman and the executive. And a national chairman who executives no so no. You are the fish when it rots from the head. Until you say, Sakwara we nankana paying something. Say why on the say about nankari for what you say.
Yes.
So once
you not now home of Ravi Nankana, you can nankari for.
Yes. And once you are a leader, you are responsible for the action and inaction of the party. When the party fails, you are responsible for it. So you have the right as a Ghanaian and as a party member to hold Crawford accountable. So
party no ideals no na omo free ho aka say nsem hunu wom nyaatwum wom eno no ede pote na wo point to.
Oh, NDC. Yeti NDC for here for the people, by the people, to take care of the people. And as a socialist party, no, a young kuna ye need be a party. Here ni party no sikani ni party no. Sana party kwa to abakra na we de ne gari aba na we de ne mu aba we de ne ntos aba we de ne oil aba ni nyina bom kra police station ho no mo no ya no na nyina ye den e di bi kwa kosan so sana ye de start a party no. There was nothing like sub delegate beji sika we to ya delegate ka apart from filing fee kra bi ho kra no bi ne chairman na e kakra bi what ya sana Rollins de tete but I bet that ni sikadie say ye ton akonya no ana seat no ana leadership no the highest bidder.
Hey, when this in?
Yes, because delegates we can pretend to be hypocrites. Anya choma back to the sense delegates who are more musika yento so aba. Nti esa na ama babu no bia eni ni daso. Ama party no started from 2012 deba. Anye attract enya kono bia because babu no and a vote from there so na vote no share say e from because unlike before no obia de na ho de ni bibia osikani nim ohiani nim ame efeke class of a party member obia nwe sika won say mama say is what you can do for the party no we no kra no manye bibia mawa it's not a problem because who leadership no omudi no kre who obi osie dan akase no whatever ena obi nso nya yese once when running na once na edi the funechi ena once na aso ye den so no ne bintu na ye den ekwa amenamu. So who said wants to talk cars, Musisi Adan Kasia, Omunina Tete, Nadia Nekoso, or mobile house in Nibi, because we have more appointments, so it comes with its own benefits. What you say? So when we are in a position, you're very garri together. More to me, don't tell me we should eat the garri together. You must come and let us eat the garri together. You shouldn't be eating cutlery, you are eating nice, fried rice, then I'll come and sit. So, any being sober. So, we've reached a point that you have to show that you pull us along. You pull the youth along. You create jobs for the youth. You let the party do capacity building. There should be a succession plan, like the capitalists, like the MPP. So what you say? So that is what we held. We are holding them accountable. And to date, we resigned to break away to form something that is a replica of the party, NDC, with the same ideology. It's just that the principles are different. So that who flew Papa Fee ko sue dan, no just who tia Papa dan. So flew Papa Fee e ko sue dan, there's a reason. O Papa beti me the why example, esumesi ko unse na brabo asasa or whatever now resist they will get to understand you. So that is why we break it away. Remember, I'm using the caveat. We broke away and formed NLC. We didn't just wake up to form a new party. So NDC, we informed our founder, say Percy Atiya, just as Obed did, let us NDP did, which our founder ye member. So I founder Jerry John Rollins, your vision near BBI or no some Kotiasia, you would have also been one of our founding fathers of the NLC.
Is a what you want free NDC?
Yes. Without NDC, we have no any locals to go and form a party.
Into NDC members are Omwabe County Party.
Bebre. If you look at Jacob Zuma in South Africa, Kwanya added Jennifer so as he resigned here, they formed another party, came and led, and he proved them wrong, and no, they had to do an alliance with him to be able to rule South Africa. Until they are not canon munti no. Watch I say Odo. What you say? Obeda Samuamo, the same thing. No more resigning from NDC. Obeda more good sitan no money. They took 1% with us. Our President Kufuor was able to win. The year 2000. I am only trying to explain to you the victory and the backlash of moving away. The victory is that at a point, President Atamils elusu 2000, elusu 2004, ope 2008 no. Okopa macho se momra oko bunko todwe ko anyi do tiase bunko todwe so obede nan momfa 1% nembreye ni enye adwuma, and they put their cards on the table. They spoke one voice, and in 2008 they went and got victory. If you look at Jacob Zuma, so as Kwame Nkrumah so moved from his party, went and formed another party, he was in prison or winning. So as you look at the MPP, I'm trying to do both. So there's a reason why you break away. In politics, it's part of it. Breaking away, forming a new party, breaking away, forming a replica, breaking away to to go and join a different political party, and that is the politics. It's all parts and parcel of it. It depends on just as losing an election is also part of it. It's what do you do with your loss. Samukoye babunu timi contesting internally. Bebre nim so mun wini. Just like John Dramani Mahama yepe president obaye no. Obi anim say 29, obi anim say John enya bai there. Obi a dream ashata e so twen. Ebe mu ka say ebe ko ye ko ne elusu kra na I've tasted what it takes to lead, or what it takes to be, what you say, what it takes, and how it tastes to be able to contest as a flag bearer of your party. The joy of 4, 5 million, 6 million NDC registered members. You'll be able to sift yourself out to show what you are made of, because there's something in everybody. Everybody has something in them on which may deliver on the party and in the mind.
The 4, 5, 6 million NDC, no, doesn't do it.
Oh, well, when you count your votes, that you know. And then in politics, and Crawford do achieve verbally, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will vote for you. They need people like you to speak the truth, to shake the party for the right thing to be done. So your victory is you seeing changes. Your victory is you, when they pat you at the back, Mr. Atubiga, you are telling the people the truth. They have to sit up. That doesn't mean that they are going to vote for you. There's an internal struggle. There's an internal struggle. Some will call and tell, look, why don't you add each other? But the good news is that when they are calling leadership, you are on it.
What does so do John Mahama?
I love John Dramani Mahama to death, but not as a president again. I will
not as a president again.
Senka president no eya tadia anka miya manashe me kan the year 2012 I mean 2020 no senka ya tadia sena me inform a party I hadn't broken away.
Yeah.
So senka NDC party no and can't chroma senka ya tadia in a shemia me yashen
president na ya tadia in the year 2020
ka me yashen and I was saying me buy me kuku kraji to aboba edemana because and yes because of me. Because apart from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, apart from Dr. Liman, Igala no more you disqualify or based on corruption. Dr. Liman to the baby no mkofa and by so be lady. Obe lady ye no. Ye the 2 million Ghana for the 2 million. What na sema ye the 2 ababeje. As president or your commander in chief, everything no. Ni yasan dia bra free seje. Ana meboa. Adi usan what was so. Adi echi yasan the 2 ababere. Abeji. So Ghanaians never forgive nordness. Opening revolution by and profile a timid and by a trauma on my hair. Excuse my language. A bimu dis cement, a defeat a bit too assessica kitu binti, especially as anti-mine, you know, whether a poem po, I can for us anti for money kura my way. Yepo omune first class citizens. Omune driving my
I can
for the asante for.
Atubiga, but we'll come to that. On my po yempo. California Santa Fe.
It doesn't matter what anybody says. Asante mine, any account for. Omuna mpuntujuma businesses bibia wo mu wo mu e krom ha say importation and exportation nyina e yo mo a afine kura baso na adi omo de beto no ade beboa me yato ana say begu ejuma baso adom betumi o majuatum ebegu ana say be konani enwum kura baso no man somo a bibia e yo mo akamfo na asantefo what you say ye pese ena sebi me ye tani ana pepeni no tani bia na pepeni bia wa ye bia efri akamfo ana asantefo nsem hey tani bia wa ye bia no efri asantefo nsem because na akamfo because ye be ye adwuma wa ha oba asantema be ye adwuma nya sika kra ye omukrom ometima hwehwe okro wa be ye adwuma wa no enye na sebi ntafo ye ntafo ne mpepefo no before abrochire ebe ba be na kuma asantema mu na ye ne ya abrochire ye be ye adwuma wa ho na ya san ko srem ya beto ya busanga volvo na ase because Kwame Nkrumah eji my way etimi eji Volta region part of Volta northern sector no etimi ji the northern sectors they can Ghana ho no because na asantefo lawyers doctors omako school no me kan ye mu bi e wo ye 75 ye ba no ka na ekosrem kwan enye tata bus na je se watonchene ne ye the articulator Benz bus ni tiri ye the Audi saka body na ile na edoki bosome mienu na watwinsia na watwe 8 months and san 8 weeks 4 weeks 5 weeks 6 weeks 7 weeks and san edrusrem make those days no ekwas oka no so kosa ya mutimi da kwa mu hobosome kwa san na parts na ile aba no wato obi that day those days me yenka se usika ne je ne ko So what did they mention as no? So teacher for any lawyers, the doctors, we am person of Baba because na be any ho. So Kwame Nkrumah did any bidie. Eka say we see the first northern secondary school, which is Tamale. Because first na the whole north nyina bako. Tamale na nyina capital. First group no mu school no. Meka John Dramani Mahama mu papa no mo level. Alaji Dusu Mahama no mo Baomia papa no mo. Omo na the first educated people omo bebre. But do na omo graduate here no. Ko pa me nkrase me educate mu na mo ankasa matimi ahwe mu krom no. Na ma pia mpuntudwuma de ahye mo nsa. Na mo aye structures into say Accra. Ahase no some free education side e pay so. Bebre wi school na no mo dwane ba ankra memu ni asante memu no wala bi. Ntina okosrema infrastructure ne good in Japade ho nyina e illiteracy dia 90% ye illiteracy. Omo tena ase ese ye ni ba bia kono. Ntina ye nya strong structures ema ye nuan mo migrated aso be ye adwuma kai no wala bi no. You see how free education idea abro. Sort them mention. But in moving forward, Obi ka say Asante man so the only tribe and so omo na abrofo no kun ye pa abrofo no hwe the whole Ghana nyomo de mini ko Asante force make British no. Okay, ya Asante so ya mona ni the background ya mona ofrija second area make ya so obe bo Asante man what you say. And so they are the only tribe omutimi kun ni British no pa other northern sector ni the British the colonists omu use omu to catch slaves but the Ashantis fought. That's the difference and profo and share the meeting at the headquarters of the National House of Chiefs ewo Asante Memo no and then conflict was not for baby Asante ni na eden
OBCC
because there is intermarriages, there is interrelationship and kuana mone mumbe ware ne wo force mun yanwo emrantie ne meka yatintia ne wara. But in moving forward no I think say the NLs I'm bringing me
say not all kinds say on northern brother Rahila Liman.
Yes, it took us 40 years after a failure Asante Fone other trauma and fanche. So they punished her for 40 years. 10 years now, Srimi Enya president in Libya. And you be upgrading to running mates in the Bieba Kakrano. So Nyankopon Ebe John Dramani Mahama after 40 years to prove that are we well given another chance. And when they gave us another chance, my brother John Dramani Mahama was able to prove to them, say, we can do better. We can hold on to power. We can develop the country. And he did it. But unfortunately, through the ballot box, internal democratical coup, no say John Dramani Mahama Mebra Penny, and he only got one term. And
you are
oh, it had
you are
yes, I see him coming by. Could have taken his time, it's all compounded. And also the nyachum in terms of greediness, selfishness, not recognizing a party way and a war abide way. A party in Swanya 2016, he's lost what you say. And then a whole lot of things, the appointees' behavior, no compounded. So, and then the one in near British or Cordia or person or sign bed deliver a baby idea, so or when is good. But don't forget, say, there's another group of your northern brothers, which is Dombo.
So this time, we will take a bullet, Naman.
Maybe. There was another side of our brothers, Dombo. And also 50 years, Omo Meji, Danko Buzia Dombo. And then Abawo Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on the other side. And then one of the prayers, some of us near Bombay after running mate, from the year 2019 ever. Okay, after John, we see we don't want running mates again. Irrespective of any political party, Northerners must lead because we are tired of the running mates. We don't want it anymore. And near Bombay, Esra Ghana for. And a Ghana for who your mother said, look, so John Dramani Mahama it may proven itself. It means there are other Northerners that can also do better. And you soon did John to a Ghana for we didn't care whether it was MPP and NDC, Mumma and president. And then you have the highest Northerners leading political parties in this country. So it's now left to us to know, say yes, I failed 2024 elections, a test to Northerners. What you saying? Say a J, nay, Timmy and deliver continue. So far, we are 8 years. And I'm what? So Ghanaian san choose so be my patch so mun choose you movie back. Na yentimi enye 8 years to prove say we can finish a government. We are no more disappointed at what you say. And nyame ancha de MPP so awo Dr. Mahmoud Bame which is 50 years Dombos because President Kufuor Ekwe Buzia. Dankwa by President Anado. So it's not left with Dombo to show say omumu ye capitalist for party. I can for party. So by some penema pepeni so the party name in the history of the MPP which they gave birth to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And don't forget John Dramani Mahama after 40 years the first Northern wasn't leading. So 50 years. So it's left on to Ghanaians in Northern. Since this time around, yeah, I'm partisan. We are going to make sure say pepeni ben obetimi a Luruli Ghana, Amam Puntujuma, Yempe national cake. Put me on record. Yempe national cake when any president. Create the environment or not for na embassy factories nibi. Incentives like tax free and now compulsory say we are foreign now person who did this type of project we might go and put at the northern sector. So that we make sure that the gap between the north we see a bridge and at the same time encourage babu no say be kaya ye be wa ha. So tia say it is a house of Nigeria. We share omom ye ku nyina house of the pepeni no the amaninia now the amaninia and they make sure so omo build refineries in our northern sector. And then I give it back to Dangote no money Sani Apache no what have been and they are rich that unhu omo saye ejuma those shady jobs will be a business will be a person. So those are the things a person no you between yes, between John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, myself and any other not no leading party. When you get it's about putting the infrastructure, the foundation, in place so that will be 10 year na pepeni embe kaya in between truck we can also be president.
And so then na fede untimi emfa ho nye tuaboba emadwom mama.
Oh, the entire member, I'm not a member of the NDC. My resigning, I form a new party. So now having an NLC here form so we are using the NLC. If we think that down the line, Omusubanya Sasa and a more mutuni party no Asasa.
You mean ya chomnene?
What I mean in everyone who's a party now. Why in your composure say NLC a president? It's about how can we deliver? And if I see that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what it takes, whatever we have to match, if we think that say we have the Ghana Alternative Party, about merge with the NLC, about merge.
Yeah, I'm hearing something like that.
Yes,
Ghana Alternative
Party, about merge with. It doesn't mean say you won't find a seek about who say a vision, what have you. Yes, prior more campo more and it's not compulsory to say yeah, but we have to me that side the force no so tie different political party and some political party no so they tie different party and you know politics is business. Besides delivering good governance, businessmen and do musika eta party businessmen the sponsor will be the nyansa will be the nimidie will be the nedom. By the end of the day, besides delivering good governance, you must also take care of those who fed the party to grow, fed the party to give birth as a government. So everybody from the media houses to the businessmen to those who give logistics to the chiefs that bring their cloud and what have you, they all matter. Whether the party a kaya, whether or a shoe shine, at the end of the day, it's yes. But delivering Ghanaian good governance in the country, making sure so we are on beton, building infrastructure, pulling the whole 50 million Ghanaians along is the most important thing.
Ubon 20B, I'm sure in the northern part of the country, Wakoho,
yes.
On a month for Edin Como, Chrome for New Shisha, and between the two, would the whole Kahwan. I want for preference, no way. To
be honest,
because northern region, they said that NPP strong.
Yes, what the ban offer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Papa, Omonate, NDC, and Papa no more. My biological father, Fortunate Atubiga, no, a member of parliament from 92 to 2000.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yes. Fortunate Atubiga. Now, Omate Party, no, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was brought in to come and be the running mate for NDC. They didn't take him serious, no, rejected him. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, direct Nia, Bema, no, ambassador from Ghana to Burkina Faso, or no, receive his alleged popular car no, from Kananzoe no more demand John George ADM or no so demand Ford no or demand or the two convoy no Ninia no and don't forget say the angle that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia President Kufuor discover no man here Juma as I think governor
of the bank deputy
and then
running mate.
And remember, he wasn't a card-bearing member. Aliu Mama was not all card-bearing member. But the good news is, a good leader knows who he can use in the country, irrespective of the political background. Why are you getting me? If President Anadu thinks that there's something in me, and he calls me and it's about Ghana, I'll do it. If John Dramani Mahama calls me when he's in government, what I said now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I have to do something in the interest of the nation. I'll do it. Not in the interest of what I can take home. Because in life, it's what you leave behind, not what you take home. A pastor will leave good Christians. Doctor will leave healthy people. A musician will leave good music to listen to. A politician
will leave educated
people. And then you, a politician, will leave good infrastructure. Now, if you are no more a teacher, you can build your own small clinic, your own day nursery or classes. A doctor can build a small clinic. A man of God can have, Anglican can go have a small church at a fellowship and whatever. So as a politician, it's what you can do. But having said that, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has proven himself, say, we're increasing the MPP votes in the northern region.
Is that what you see?
Yeah, no, that is what it is.
Oh, okay. Judging from previous elections.
Yes, and then 2020 in America was an increase of more parliamentary seats over the backyard. And then today, okay, say during Yana and Dani Ntakwana Basabasa CMA only be creating under President Kufuor, President Kufuor setting up committee, CM fixing through Asante Hene leadership. Asante Hene has been able to put the roadmap together throughout ND from Atamil's time to John Dramani Mahamad's implementing. It took Asantini with boldness, Akani, any Yenia Bako, Sebi, Pepeni, and implementing and Asunye Abba Honum. Do you know how shameful, how some of us, Yetida Honoma, we are not able to send, imagine Senka John Dramani Mahama, or yet 10 years, Mebra Penny, we are not able to solve our own problems. They've implemented. Just use the military or the security or dialogue, whatever, go and implement it. It's a shame for me as a northerner. Say, Yentiman solve Yama Santini, I can't never solve this problem. It means under Kufuor that problem. And this MPP has come to do what? To solve it again. Imagine the glory we would have taken as Yebeji that Yankasa solve his own problem. And then this Akan president didn't end there. He also gave us regions. And even a candidate, Yesun gave him his region, Mika Savannah, his backyard, and then developing them more. I'm just trying to explain that it is hard time Northerners are able to solve their own problems or get the opportunity to fix our backyard. Because so say Chibaya or Antisade, so Unsayem, what I say Chibaya or that, Antisade, so I think that is where we have failed, and the backlash we are. Ghanaians will not forgive us. So this time, it's one bowl and we are all going to eat in the same bowl at the northern region.
That's an analogy. Dr. Bawumia ain't making gain for MPP.
Oh, so as President Dramani Mahama, so what he has been able to achieve within the 4 years. No president, it's a challenge. We are lifted by an high that it takes even 8 years to intimidate. But don't forget, say, President Atamil started certain infrastructure. Okay, one commission be, but because Atamil's echo leaned back and gave the steer to his mate, which is John Dramani Mahama, he was in the limelight commissioning and then the projects or the account.
As some of the projects, President Mills.
Yes, started. I mean, are we saying the President Mills and JBBR? Some of the projects, I think, Kufuor Plan started here, and over to us, there are some of Fred Kufuor Bejina on Mills. Say, with your project, Branian what I say, I don't know more continue my ABI account. It is said in free senior high school now, President Akufo-Addo why implement now Omoyen. I'm so glad to say, some of the E-blocks at NDCL, he's building dormitories attached to it, which is, he has earned my respect. I guess, so I hope that any successful government get, Becca said, I will continue these projects, I will do them, irrespective of government, what you say. And that is why we want to see Ghana. It's not about me.
So, to you, northern region, so far as 2024, concern, in fact, the 5 northern regions, so far as 2024 elections, near concern there.
Remember, it used to be only John Dramani Mahama, who was a new kid in the block, no play Monopoly. So every Northerner was voting him irrespective of the political colors because they want to have see a Northern president. So as a Neno, Christians have seen loyalty from Muslims, Buddhists, and the traditionalists since independence, basically. Even revolution, the Christians see loyalty from Muslims. Leading it to. So today, Muslims too have the bona fide right to come and beg Christians and say, we'll be loyal, we'll be faithful, we've supported you from revolution, you Christians from revolution to democracy to date. Give us an opportunity for Baumia to also hold the Quran and swear for us.
Do you?
I see that. I hear that.
And what is I
see that.
The northern part of the country.
Yes, not even northern part of the Zomo community in Ashanti regions and what have you, and certain places. And some of the Christians who are speaking say, look, Kremonindi my way so that they are happy in Nigeria, Christopher, Tiwana Kremofabi Kum, what have you. Fifi Kote no make a statement say Kremonin Timindi president that. Allah no make a statement say, Ye Mompa say Momma Christopher Kwane Rulu Krono. Christopher Brazilian Penny Massa Mujashin embassy because Kremophobe Casa okay, Yatia home. Christians and no more very dangerous for this country. So Christopher be level-headed because you know what? We should let our Christian brothers have gone for. Let's also let the Muslim go. Let's see what they can do, or let's do it for peaceful sake in terms of them having in mind that we love them, we are one people, we don't mind anybody leading the country. So there's a catch. For instance,
so what way now? All the white call your days in the NDC. I just say, "Am I show more?"
Because it has only been Muslim Christian, and at time they saw John Dramani Mahama being the first Northern NDC Aman opportunity as the biggest. So he carried both Muslims and Christians along at the Muslim side. What he has here. Now, when he got the opportunity, he should have also taken Asante Kremo, or he should have gone to look, say, my member Votarian, Kano, party in the Funumano. No. And now my member Santini, he said Betty Mold, Julia Zebra, Wada Konomo, Julia, Enna, my member Anna Ewe, Miria Jorasanomo, Misha George Honomo, Misha Alessandro, and Cramemo, my member Sylvester Mensa, and I say Aladi. What you say? I mean, those so that mean balance equation. I mean, to pull the people along. So all the Dana Osha present.
Yes, on the running mate in Korea, John Ramani Mama
waiting big and they were 100%.
Mammy Jane Mensa, Opoguajaman rather, forgive me. No.
I mean,
also free Central region.
Yes, Central region.
I mean, Obia, watch that dear, Bob Bill, Onim dear, said dear, Ositian Hojo, Onomnia. We say John Mahama. Onena Kobaku, Sanini Kobio. Onim de went to us our fan.
Mammy Jane when Yansapa, no more fair. Or your bar, Obia Kruman, who is and Kama. Everybody want to be like her. But in terms of politics, no. And changing Bia Wanafe. In changing Bia Wanafe. Your internal strategy to be pulling the panel along. For instance, any somewhat external, no. Are Ghanaians strategically ready to have a woman? And then if she's coming, what is she bringing on board? Remember, there are succession in the party. To say Social Democrats. No? John Dramani Mahama circumstances not more far. No? He jumped the line others. So he's also doing one term. So there should be a successor. Politics. Thank you. But I'm saying, it means there's no future in the party. Say Ababawa Eko Ware Akokra or increase Akokra ni age. So what is that? Ababawa Ware Akokra or reduce Akokra ni age.
Ati Akokra ni age so.
There be
on so.
Whether we like it or not, the old man will go and leave the young girl if we want to go truly by what the Bible tells us. So it is just that the lady should be preparing for a funeral. So if John Dramani Mahama is doing one term, and you are look at her age and her strength, and she's not a cadre. And people support people in political because it's business. They should know you. They say John Dramani Mahama or winning election or for Prosper Bani by. Prosper didn't know anybody in the party. He didn't know the party structure. Someone saw no coffee while you even trying to see the president. And this Nibia Koshe MPP smoke and the number. Because opportunity or any color of the some people are color blind. It took the intervention. I don't know if you saw in the social media. It took the intervention of one young man. Hey, what are the MPP colors? And they were then walking around looking for somebody to dash that shirt with. I mean, that smoke. But some leadership, share smoke. Smokes na share real party regalias na. You have people wearing the wrong because villages no krana. Ebi no montade no. And yes, and tade almost share almost because they don't have it. So party colors and tade because they shared for almost share for just wearing, not they are sharing because they belong to those political parties. And also, John Dramani Mahama Eba Kasano. I was saying more contesting from 2019. Okay. 2016. Ebe jina nechi to show unity. Say mum and any friend you don't have to so woma carbon speak wo Sylvester Mensa ho ala mu nyina jina John Dramani Mahama. You know that speaks volume. So as you don't get here a friends a youth organizer or imagine say a woman organizer Betty Modo Makukudam for Sina Nelson Cecilia Johnson omunyina be jina maame na chi meka na Jane or Kasano. They would have prompted her to speak well. For instance, the way she spoke that day, I said she was trying to introduce Akobam or Mercy Cream to the north. And I said,
I mean, say they are Prof. Kasa or no.
Say no Prof. Kasa, as if she was trying to introduce Akobam or Mercy Cream, and now she was trying to tell Ghanaians the relevance of Kiss condom or of Rough Rider condom that it prevents diseases. It prevents diseases. I mean, it also prevents teenage pregnancy that they already know. I'm saying.
Nessa, you were not impressed.
No, it was very unpresidential. It's very unpresidential. It had no zeal. There was no charisma. There was no vim. How can you come and say you want to build a bank? John Dramani Mahama put up a bank that will benefit 1 million women. Knowing that we have 17 million women in this country at the private sector, from housewives to business women to what have you at the private sector. Remember, government payroll from money member, they are not up to 1 million. So if 16 million, you want to win an election, you go and stand on a platform, because if you say Musi banks, now 1 million never benefit, what happened to 16 million? You don't need their vote. You don't speak that way. You say we'll make banks, we'll create more banks for the private sector, and we'll make it easier for women. What you say? And then we'll have big banks, and the big bank will swallow the smaller ones, the microfinance. They can reach everywhere in the country. What else? And everybody today, a man so so that every trader can have access. But you kind of rolling someone like this, and I started.
We're running out of time, but Mr. What they compare NDC and Honky can ahead of 2024, any 2020 are now we are part of your own say this time around.
Oh, Debbie, they have. I don't.
And 2024.
No. I don't think they have what it takes to defeat the MPP at this moment.
And the year say MPP is retaining power.
And in this country, your country had any good governance or bad governance to determine victory. It's the party structure.
But you admit Ahochire or Manning.
Oh, Ahochire has never passed. Ahochire has been there since. Show me a government.
But Ahochire, you hear people complaining of Ahochire.
You have the right to complain of Ahochire. He has the right to complain of Ahochire. But a formal appointee who was getting free V8, free security, free fuel, free accommodation, free watchman, free escort, free ticket to travel anywhere under the expense of government, to award contracts and get kickbacks. And now, yes, they don't have the moral right to talk about that because they must always be in opposition. That is why you have to build people internally, do capacity building externally, so that when you are in opposition, any political leader you should on one seek at the funding election, it means he's not a good government. You have to build people, do capacity building. So the NLC, we broke out to have the moral right to remove our neck from the party constitution. Say, suspended, to be able to tell them the truth.
So the NLC 2024, so far, in a minute, tell me, send my homework.
Oh, the NLC can do better than both the NDC and MPP in terms of building this country. The first foundation of building this country is creating more banks. Singapore has a population less than 10 million, almost 365 banks. So our first foundation is to make sure that we create more banks in partnership with the citizens, encourage, we didn't make up first transition, and that is the foundation making sure that your organization here already has bank. Every sector of the economy has bank. After that, we'll cancel budget to every minister, all sectors. Every minister should run his section as a business entity in consultation or in connection with the citizens and get funding. Ministry of Finance is strictly only be given a letter of credit for you and the businessman, whatever you are creating, to go and get approval at the Parliament House, so that the private banks will have confidence to fund that project, and government will only be making it taxes. And the government will then use the profit that they will make throughout the whole country and be building chronic disease centers for free. HIV, heart disease, kidney disease, all those are supposed to be free. Then you can fund the free education.
So we will go elections this year?
Yes, I will go. Yes.
In case of a runoff, John Dramani Mahama,
yes.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
yes. We'll look at the leader. Look, with your indulgence.
No, you've known the leaders.
With your indulgence.
Only John Dramani Mahama.
With your indulgence, any stupid person, any lunatic can be a president. There's no schooling for presidency. And as a matter of fact, a president is a person that is even not supposed to think. If you're a good president, you only have a scissors on your suitcase. Because look, you have an executive secretary, you have advisors, you have cabinet, you have all these council of elders, you have all these people around you. So a president shouldn't be thinking to know, say, I can deliver good governance. So, so when there's a runoff, we'll look at the president. Is he thinking about himself, or he's thinking about the country? He's going to choose certain people that will make sure that when a president fails, it is the appointees that have failed him, not the president. So we'll look at all that. One of a vision in the idea. Just as the Ghana alternative, have seen us, that we have some vision. They are not socialists. They've come to join, and that is where we also partner with, and then we'll make sure that we support for Ghanaians to deliver such government for the interest of Mother Ghana. Yes, we spoke with text. He has texted me, and then no, we didn't go. That wasn't part of the remember, I love JM. He's my big brother. I respect him a lot, but I am not supporting him to be a president because I think he's bigger than leading the NDC. He's a statesman. Meet me a package John Dramani Mohammed and Winnie election abroad. He should rather fit the shoes of Jerry John Rawlings as the only surviving. The only surviving party, former president of the NDC. On building, the party at this moment, that is what the NDC. That is why you don't hear any stakeholders speaking, coming to do interview like me. Former appointees, presidential aspirants, they have all gone to sleep because they have nothing to gain. They have nothing to lose.
Declare your intentions, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no Akasada.
Oh, I knew Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
The no Akasada.
Say, meaning Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
I know you
and his brothers and his family.
But when I'm
trying to explain something to you. So my conversation with him, even President Anado and other political leaders, is not any. President Anado, not MPP. For time and no person candidate. Ni brother Fifi, what he has asked him. President Anado by America, be a body face no money. What have you? They call me, we sit and talk. So yes, they are all my friends. And
Vice President,
if you are building a political party, you are no more allegiance to a particular political party. And if you are leading a party, you are supposed to be a key to open every doors, not for yourself, but for others. You have to make good friends. And any political party leader, you are only admired by your party alone. You are not a good leader. You are
how are they supporting you in our campaign?
In politics, political party, businessmen come to support you.
But vice president support you?
No. I mean, how can an opposition, how can you give a bullet to somebody to shoot you?
And the president?
We are rather getting the same thing. We are rather getting more support from our NDC.
NDC for support?
Yes.
NDC for finance?
Yes. I get more support from day one. I get more support from my colleagues. You see, we have a relationship besides politics. And don't forget, sir, we are hoping, sir, the year 32, we have DAMQA, we have NDC, NDP, NLC, then we can move. But at this moment, we are giving birth to a political party.
Mr. Atubiga, thank you very much for having me on the program.
And for the record, if anybody knows where people pay people to speak, they should let me know, because if common sense is really sold to the highest bidder, I would like
to say yours.
To share mine.
That's it. Mr. Fact, Hani Adijumedi and you see, here are Stephen Atubiga, NLC co-fired by, or say, or call elections. Na ahomboa onwo ye no ene nkoma ahodo a efa ne ho NDC ni MPP ho ni afia bato no ene de enyemensem de yapo biegu ho. I'm sure you catch more on our social media platforms na all the comments enom ne ade at all. Thanks to the entire production crew, Shacklefield and Pepra and Ebusafo ne hese. The production went well for you. Now obeti. Thanks to Frank Afo and the rest of the crew. Thank you very much for doing that listening. Bye for now.